Glad to have you with us from Orlando, Florida, one of the great vacation destinations in the entire land. Today, Camping World Stadium as a couple of teams square off for a chance to win the Pop-Tart Bowl. Weeks of additional practice and prep for bowl games not only can set the tone for what we're going to see in this game, but for what might be in store next season as well. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Texas Tech Red Raiders, taking on the 15th-ranked team in the land, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Kickoff team is out there ready to get this bowl game underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Notre Dame's offense will get first crack at it here. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a double.
Yeah, and it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a W.
Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. To the air, it's Fox. Puts him in the spin cycle. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. Here come the Irish again, this time doing it through the air.
And getting a little balance, right? We talked about how they like to be physical and they like to run the football. But when you get that balance going, man, it makes it easy to call plays, start to settle in, everything looking good on offense.
Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Wants to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Irish!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
So the Texas Tech Red Raiders offense will get the ball for the first time. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're open.
That's a fumble on the play. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a... Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. The Red Raiders will line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Back to throw, it's Fox. It's picked off, and that's number 10. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. This offense has it with really good field position. Wants to go up top on first down. Quickly complete. Guided out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 14. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking to fire. Grab near the marker. It's West. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. First and goal from the 7. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Big fella moving. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And the D denied him on second and goal. Trying to pound it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Red Raider. Extra point here will tie the game. And they did tack on that extra point, but no problem. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
Here come the Irish, back on offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. The play action fake. Finds the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the quarterback who makes a sure tackle.
And that's why they got to keep running the football, man, because play action is going to be a big part of this game plan. You've got to get this tight end over the middle of the field vertically and give him an opportunity, because you just saw how dangerous he is after the catch.
Close to the marker, it's Williams. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. Passing game kept his drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. From the gun, running back on the move. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Looking to pass. It's Fox. He's got him in the flat. Powers through the defender. And that first defender was just waving at him after that sweet move. He picked up the first down. On the run, it's Young. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Williams. Good job running that route to get past the sticks, because he got nothing after the catch. Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. Looking downfield on first down. Working the middle. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
And he tacked on the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14. Turning it on! Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Blasted as he lets it go. Pulls it in. It's Hudson. Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down.
How about that for efficiency if you're on this offense right now? 3 plays, 3 first downs. They get that one running the football. Great vision and open field running ability. Everything they're doing right now is working. This play caller is in a rhythm.
That defender reacted immediately when he saw the play and just set his hair on fire for the ball carrier.
And you've got to see those plays. Those plays are very fast. It happens quick. There's no fake to a toss. It's pitched out.
Throws toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Now facing a 3rd and long. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Motion from the back. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He'll take another shot here. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. And the Red Raiders will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away.
Really nice job there by the punter on that one, getting a lot of hang time and allowing the Gunners to get down the field so they could play it off the bounce, down it. Nice coffin corner kick.
They'll leave it with him. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Wide open downfield. How about that effort to get it out across the 20? They'll mark it at the 21. It's a first down. Fast completion, move the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. They'll go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Fox. Just a short pass to the tight end. Breaks into the open. And a good pickup there. They'll move the sticks for a first down. Let's see if they try to get another snap before the quarter expires. Guys, we've come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Takes the handoff. It's Young. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Caught near the sticks. It's Young. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Norton. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. Less than a yard to go. Pick up the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. And that'll be enough to give Notre Dame a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Dropping back, it's Fox. Snagged in the middle, it's Norton. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Notre Dame now facing 3rd and inches. Tries to slither forward on the sneak.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. The give to the tailback. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back.
Unleashes one deep. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame!
And a really nice job understanding I got to get to that gap where there's a little bit of open space in the middle of the field when I run that post route. QB lays it out for him, and he catches it, gets 2 feet in bounds, in the end zone, touchdown.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. He wants to start this drive with a pass. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield, 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. On the move, he fires. Finds a man on the right. And he'll be smacked to the ground.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's 3rd best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
The Red Raiders will line it up on 1st and 10. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And the Red Raiders trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Next going for the goal line. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. And after the really good gain on 1st down, they'll try to finish it off on 2nd and goal.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
This is a money play on 3rd and goal. Tries to do it himself on the draw. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Red Raiders!
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. New set of downs after the completion. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Fox. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on second down. Trying to get behind the defense. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. Takes it on the return. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Looking to throw on first down. That's reeled in. It's Hudson. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Quickly to the tight end. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. They're a couple of yards short of the first down, but the offense will stay out there on fourth down. Making side adjustments here. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. And the incomplete pass lets this defense get the ball back for its own great field position. Great place to start for this offense. Back to throw, it's Fox. Flips it out on the screen. You want to talk about running behind your pads as he plows his way to the 35. Line getting set on second down. Off the play fake. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Third and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is four-down territory. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Larson. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. To the air on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. Grabbed in the middle, it's Williams. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Notre Dame comes to the line trying to convert on third and short. He's got it on the run. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
One snap coming before they head to the locker room. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Irish! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And that's just a fantastic job of executing the two-minute type situation by this offense. Something you practice all week long for end of half and end of game. Quarterback, really nice job. Good job by the staff, too, getting the plays in quickly so they could get up to the line of scrimmage and get going. And them scoring that touchdown with seconds to go here in the first half, piling onto their lead, that gives them tremendous confidence heading into halftime.
Just enough time for one final play of the half. Moving away from pressure. Defense was swarming around this quarterback, and he never had a chance to get it off. And down he goes, and we will head to halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, 2 quarters down in the Pop-Tart Bowl. A couple of teams who battled their way here into bowl season looking to bring home some hardware. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double-team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half.
Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. And sort of an ugly first half, honestly, but the deficit's still manageable if they want to wrap up this season with a bowl win.
This is a team I know that takes a lot of pride, and I'm sure at halftime in the locker room, David, there was some shouting going on. They need to get themselves motivated and ready to go, because they're not out of this game.
Yeah, and when you get that shouting and you get the quarreling amongst each other and you get some motivation, you need something good to happen early. This first possession, get the football, go make something happen, create some momentum.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Makes the grab. No chance to run, but still a good gain. The Red Raiders come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Quarterback making adjustments. Gonna look downfield again. He lost it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Trailing by multiple possessions in the 3rd and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. Touchdown, Red Raider! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. And the extra point cuts the lead to 7, 28-21.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Looking to throw, it's Fox. Working that wide receiver screen. They use that sideline as a defender and get him out of bounds at the 36. That last catch puts him over 150 yards receiving on the day.
Reese, this defense has no answer for this guy. And it doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's run or who's been covering him. They just can't stop him.
He'll get it out to the 43-yard line. That's where they mark him out of bounds, and this offense is starting to do a little work. Power football with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Irish will need to move the sticks on 3rd and long to keep this drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for the big play. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. They punt it away on 4th down. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. They'll run the screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Sends it back in motion. Back to pass. Buys a little extra time. And the rush will get to him at the 25. The Irish generating heat from the linebacker position. A Mike Stonebreaker, Manti Te'o type play.
And when you can get linebackers that can get after the quarterback, that can be a force on 1st, 2nd, and 3rd down, get in the quarterback's face, make his life heck. Really nice job by the linebacker there.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. That throw might have been a little too hot. He couldn't haul it in inbound. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Ball is loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the it back. It's a turnover. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. Here come the Irish, back on offense. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Grab near the sticks. It's Whitaker. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup. It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Fox. Intercepted for the 11th time. Taking it the other way. The 40. Inside the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Red Raider. The defense takes matters into its own hands. It is one thing to come up with the interception. No, don't stop there. Turn it into a score.
Make a big play and don't be content. That's right. Go out and make an even bigger play. And he does it. He makes the pick and then takes it all the way back to the house. Looked like a wide receiver, for goodness sakes. Turn on the Jets, making the big play.
And the extra point is good. After scoring that touchdown, they'll try to get it right back with an onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. That last pick six after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back.
And just a great job on the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
That's caught. It's Williams. Slipping, sliding, dancing his way down to the 32. The Irish trying to keep this drive moving on 3rd and short. DB's right up on the receivers. Off play action. Unloads it left. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, fine.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And that one will give him the lead. He has been surgical. Precision passes. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
The defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Unloads it downfield. Hauls it in on the right. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one. Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10. Fighting off the defender. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside, defense.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides in the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, Coach, and then the second one, usually he takes me out of the game.
Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. And the Red Raiders come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's West. Now the connection takes it to the 11. They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. This time they'll go to the running game. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Might be calling a hot route. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal.
Hey, quarterbacks got to understand, I know you got your favorites, and you're going to look out there and that guy's really good. I'm going to find ways to get him, but I got to take what the defense gives me, and double coverage is probably not the avenue that I want to go attack consistently.
The Red Raiders will go for it on 4th down. Direct snap. Running toward the goal line. It's a fumble. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. They're backed up 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. They'll give it to the back.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going.
Oh, he's got some space. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Irish, after ripping off a huge chunk on the ground, will try to keep Big Mo rolling. Fires to the wideout. Got his man to the left. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Dropping back, it's Fox. Gets it out quickly. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. We've come to the end of the period, and Notre Dame has the lead. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor, both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Give to the running back. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time. Blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
As a defense, we are talking about this right now. As soon as they come out under center, alert, alert, quarterback sneak, everybody dive at the feet of the offensive lineman, create a pile, jump to the football. Great job on the defense, understanding the formation.
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. Notre Dame once backed up near its own goal line, now on the move. They'll run it. It's Williams. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Got his man on the right. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. They're trying to eat up some clock here. 9th play of the drive. it's 3rd and 6. Back to pass, it's Fox. Rushes on him. Catch in the middle, it's Whitaker. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. And this defense has to step forward. Not only do they have to get a stop, they've got to do it quickly to keep that time from running down. Touchdown, Notre Dame! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And both sides of the ball late in the football game coming together. Defense forces the turnover. Offense punches it in. 2-possession lead in this 4th quarter.
And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Wasn't quite able to shake loose as he steps out of bounds at the 22. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Here comes the heat. And as he throws.
Well, we got a close game here at the start of the 4th quarter, right? This team obviously is down. They're not playing it close to the vest. Being aggressive, first play of the drive, trying to throw it down the field. They're going to have to complete some of these if they're going to get this come.
There he goes. A big play. Gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44. They use the chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Zings it complete to the right. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. Going to swing it on 2nd down. He'll take a shot. It's incomplete, almost intercepted in the end zone. It'll be 3rd down. And the Red Raiders come to the line needing just inches for the 1st down. Finding an escape route. Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19. Field gets a little tighter here in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Clock is under 4 minutes as they come to the line for 2nd down. Wide receiver going in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. This time he's got it. Now the connection takes it to the 11. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's got it, 1st down and more. He steps out of bounds, but not before he has enough to set him up 1st and goal. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Red Raider! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Well, how about that? And after that touchdown, we might have a finish after all, Jesse.
I love it, Reese, and this team is not quitting. Yeah, they're down on the scoreboard right now, but they're clawing, they're scratching their way back in this game. They're going to keep going hard until this clock reads all zeros.
So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here come the Irish back on offense. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt. Find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. Dropping back, it's Fox. Got it in the middle, it's Whitaker. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Notre Dame facing a 3rd and long, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. Got him downfield. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
And that is big time late in the game that you can trust your quarterback to still throw the football because you know it's only a few more first downs, and this one's over. Nice to have a guy like that you can trust.
They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They'll be perfectly content to go right back to the ground here on 2nd and 8. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Irish facing quite a challenge here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. It's caught downfield. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The quarterback takes a snap and takes a knee. This one was a lot like